priest puts an ad in the paper for a new bell ringing position in his church. And one day, he's just sitting around in his little apartment, and he hears this knock on his door. Bum, 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 right? So he opens the door, and there is a man with no arms. And the priest says, well, how can I help you, sir? And the man with no arms goes, well, Father, I'm here to apply for the bell ringing job. And the priest looks at him and goes, well, I don't mean to be rude, but you've got no arms. How can you ring the bell? The man, well, why don't we go up to the tower and I'll show you, says the man with no arms. So they go up to the tower. And the priest looks around. The man with no arms looks at the bell, leans up, and bam! Bashes his head right into the bell. Bell makes a big sound. Priest is like, wow, that was amazing. I don't think I've ever heard the bell ring that loud. Yeah, it's a talent, says the man with no arms. Priest is like, you know what? You're hired. Here's what I need you to do. Sunday, we have 3 masses. The 6 o'clock, which you'll need to ring the bell 3 times. We have the 9 o'clock, which you'll need to ring the bell 4 times. And the new mass, which is you'll need to ring the bell 6 times. Okay, says the man with no arms. So, Sunday comes along. The man with no arms gets up to the tower at 6 for the 6 o'clock max. Bang! Bang! Bam! 3 times. Of course, everyone who's up that early, they hear the bells. They go, oh, we got to go to church. So they go to the 6 o'clock mass. 9 o'clock comes around. Man with no arms gets up there. Bang! Bang! Bam! Bang! 4 times. Of course, everyone who is, gets up at a normal time, they go to the church. Along comes the noon mass. Man with no arms gets up there. Bam! Bang! Bang! Bam! Bam! Misses on the 6th ring. Falls down the tower. Splat! So, police come. They to investigate this death of the man with no arms who's now fallen down the bell tower. They ask the priest, well, you know who this guy is, so we can contact his family. Dawns on the priest, never asked the man with no arms what his name was. He goes, well, no, but his face sure rings a bell. So a week later, once again, the police has put an ad in for a bell ringer for the bell ringing tower, right? Gets a knock on the door, opens the door, there's another man with no arms. The twin brother of the last bell ringer. And the priest is like, how can I help you? He goes, I'm here for the bell ringing job. Long story short, the man with no arms, who's the twin brother of the last guy who rang the bell, who died, does it the same way, hitting his face in. And wouldn't you know it, he suffers the same fate. On the 12 o'clock mass, when he goes to ring the bell the 6th time, he falls down the tower. Splat! Same police, they show up to investigate this latest death. And he goes, well, Father, do you know who this one is? And the priest goes, no, but he's a dead ringer for the last one.